हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू एडुटैप। आई एम तनुश्री। तो स्टूडेंट्स, जैसा कि हम सब लोग जानते हैं कि नबार्ड ग्रेड ए की शॉर्ट नोटिफिकेशन जो है वो रिलीज हो चुकी है और हमारा जो एग्जाम है उसकी टेंटेटिव डेट 20th ऑफ दिसंबर की है। तो स्टूडेंट्स, अब बहुत से लोग को ये होता है कि मैम अभी तक हमने प्रिपरेशन को स्टार्ट नहीं किया है, और नहीं किया है का मतलब है कि बिल्कुल जीरो पर है, यहाँ तक कि उनको नॉन मेरिट सेक्शन जो है वो भी प्रिपेयर करने की रिक्वायरमेंट है। तो अगर आप एक ऐसे एस्पिरेंट हो जिसने अभी तक कुछ भी प्रिपेयर नहीं किया है, या फिर जिसने कभी भी क्वांट, रीजनिंग, इंग्लिश, इन सब टॉपिक्स को टच भी नहीं किया, ना किसी और एग्जाम के लिए या फिर नबार्ड के लिए भी पर से, सो ये वीडियो आपके लिए रहने वाली है। इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि कैसे आप पूरे नॉन मेरिट सेक्शन को यहाँ पर टैकल कर सकते हो। मैं स्टार्ट करूँ इससे पहले मैं आपको ये बताना चाहूंगी कि नॉन मेरिट सेक्शन हमारे नबार्ड ग्रेड ए के फेज 1 एग्जाम का वो सेक्शन होता है जहां पर आपको केवल सेक्शनल कट ऑफ क्लियर करनी होती है। नॉन मेरिट सेक्शन 100 क्वेश्चंस आएंगे, 100 मार्क्स के होंगे, और यहाँ पर 5 एरियाज से हमसे क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे: क्वांट, रीजनिंग, इंग्लिश, कंप्यूटर नॉलेज एंड डिसीजन मेकिंग। और इन पांचों कंपोनेंट्स के जो मार्क्स होंगे वो हमारी फेज 1 की जो मेरिट लिस्ट होगी उसके अंदर कैलकुलेट नहीं किए जाएंगे। यहाँ पर आपको केवल सेक्शनल कट ऑफ जो है वो क्लियर करनी पड़ेगी। वन मोर थिंग, नेगेटिव मार्किंग जी हाँ यहाँ पर होती है। एंड सेकेंडली, सेक्शनल टाइमिंग नहीं होती है। आपको पूरा पेपर करने के लिए 2 आवर्स मिलेंगे। इसके अंदर मेरिट, नॉन मेरिट दोनों सेक्शन इन्वॉल्व होते हैं। ठीक है, तो इतना इंट्रोडक्शन आई होप आपको समझ में आ गया होगा। अब हम आगे की वीडियो में डिस्कस करेंगे कि कौन से ऐसे इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स हैं जिनको आप पहले प्रेफर कर सकते हो, पहले पढ़ सकते हो, या अगर आप ऑलरेडी पढ़ चुके हो तो जिनको आप पहले रिवाइज कर सकते हो, सो एज टू मेक श्योर कि ये जो सेक्शनल कट ऑफ है ये आपके सिलेक्शन के अंदर एक हिंड्रेंस ना बने। ठीक है, ऑन दैट नोट लेट अस बिगिन। बट स्टूडेंट्स, अपार्ट फ्रॉम द इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स यू विल ऑल्सो रिक्वायर द डिकोडेड सिलेबस ऑफ द एंटायर नबार्ड एग्जाम, the previous year questions, the strategy, and a lot more things to know about the NABARD itself. So for all of this information, we have curated this guidebook. The link to download this has been given in the description box below. You can download it from there free of cost. On that note, let us begin our today's session. So first of all, let's talk about the cutoff and the strategies that you need to follow. So as I've already told you that in the non-merit section, you only have to clear the sectional cutoff. So students, the best strategy here to move forward for the non-merit section is that you first decide a target score. You keep a target score in your mind, and on the basis of that target score, you prepare only the selected important topics. You prepare them in a good enough manner so that when a question comes from those topics, you don't get it wrong, right? Just prepare that in good enough manner and then practice, right? So this is going to be the strategy if you have not touched the quant, reasoning, English component and the computer knowledge decision making part yet, right? So if we have to see what should be our target score, so if I talk about the reasoning here, so as you can see in the reasoning, there are like out of 20 marks, the highest cutoff has been 3.75 marks only. So going by this standard, your target score in the reasoning part should be around 7 to 8 marks, right? So 7 to 8 marks should be your target score as far as the reasoning is concerned. Now, if I talk about English, here the highest cutoff has been 12.50 marks. So if going by this standard, so here your target score should be around 15 to 17 marks. If I go and talk about the computer knowledge part, so here the highest cutoff has been 5.50 marks, that is approximately around 6 marks. So your target score here should be around 8 to 9 marks in the computer knowledge part. Similarly, if I talk about quantitative aptitude, here the highest cutoff has been 5 marks. So here your target score should be around again 7 to 8 marks, right? Now, if I talk about decision making, in the decision making, the highest cutoff has been 2 marks, and therefore your target score should be around 4 to 5 marks. So these are the target scores that you need to target for each and every component of the non-merit section. On that note, we have seen the target score. Now let us also see what are the important topics that you can prepare and on the basis of which you can play safely for the upcoming NABARD exam. Now, coming to the quantitative aptitude, so the most important topics are percentage, simplification, number series, data interpretation and quadratic equation. These 5 topics, they are the utmost important, so these should be your priority. But if you get some liberty of time and then to be on the safer side, you can also prepare topics like profit and loss, ratio and proportion, interest, time and work, time, speed, distance, trains and boats. So these are the topics that you have to prepare. First priority to these topics, and if time permits, then you can look to these topics also, right? Now moving ahead, if I talk about the reasoning part, so here the most important topics topics are sitting arrangements and puzzles. But students, on my experience, on the basis of my experience, I would suggest you that please right now don't focus on these topics if you have not prepared or if you're not touched these topics before. Here, just be on the safer side only, right? The topics that you need to prepare are alphanumeric series, coding, decoding, syllogism, ranking order, blood relations, sitting arrangement, puzzles, machine input output. Because these topics, although the number of questions can be higher from these topics, but it like even to prepare them is a time consuming process, and in the actual exam also, these topics or the questions from these topics, they end up consuming a lot of time. So it is better to play on the safer side, to be on the safer side, and prepare the topics which are easier to prepare. The questions are comparatively easier to solve also in the real exam, right? So you prepare these 8 topics before you go to the sitting arrangements and puzzles, right? Now, coming to the English part. Now, students, as far as the English is concerned, so English is not any subject. It is a language. And going by the language standard, it is not easier for anyone to learn the entire language in a very small period of time. So, even if you are someone who's very weak in English or not very confident in English, so you can focus on topics like reading comprehension, error detection, and sentence word rearrangement. But most importantly, in the English, you should follow the technique of reverse engineering, right? Now, what I meant by the term reverse engineering, in the reverse engineering, try solving as many mock tests and as many sectional tests as you can for the English part. That will ensure that each and every topic is well prepared and you have practiced enough number of questions so that your English is polished, right? So that is what you need to do as far as the English is concerned. Apart from English, the next topic that you need to prepare is the computer knowledge. For computer knowledge, the list of important topics is here. You need to prepare computer awareness, hardware and memory, software and operating systems, MS Office, database management system, internet and computer security, history and computer generations, and shortcuts. So these are the topics that you need to prepare as far as the computer knowledge is concerned. After computer knowledge, the next component that you need to prepare is decision making, and the list of topics as far as the decision making is basics of decision making, types of decision making models, decision making approaches, factors affecting decision making, and types of problems in decision making. So these are the areas that you need to prepare for the decision making component. So students, with this, we have discussed the entire list of important topics as far as the non-merit section is concerned. So I hope this video was helpful for you. So I have tried answering as many questions as I can, but if still anything remains unanswered, then please feel free to uh, comment down. I'll try my best to answer your queries as much as I can. On that note, students, if you're interested in any paid mentorship for your NABARD grade A preparation, then you can visit our website edutap.in. Here we have dedicated courses for the NABARD examination. Recently, we have launched the NABARD Grade A Phase 1 and Phase 2 live crash course. So you can enroll in this crash course if you want to prepare for NABARD 2025 and you want to do it in a quick and effective manner. There are going to be the live classes, summary sheets, chapter-wise quizzes, full-length mock test. Each and everything is a part of this live crash course. Apart from that, those of you who are preparing through self-study, we have a phase 1 and phase 2 test series, and we have a silver course wherein we provided the live classes and the recorded classes both for the phase 2 and the interview. In the gold course, we provide you the complete mentorship, the recorded classes, live classes, and everything else for the phase 1, phase 2 and the interview part. So these are the courses that are currently available on our website for the NABARD grade examination. So on that note, I'm ending this session here. Thank you so much and I wish you all the very best.